Week 1 already, yeah. No preseason. All right, that's okay. Oh, let's get to week 1.
He's second down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there. Thanks to that happened fast at a big sack.
Oh my God.
And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That's back-to-back drives that are thrown in. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole
Let's go. Forgot to take Jameis out. The first one. So I forgot to take Jameis out of the first game. Alright. Ronald Jones, Kenyon Drake. Spence.
Both teams with legitimate sights on the postseason. The Dolphins at 10-6 were in the postseason last year. The Bucs were 9-7. They can only watch.
But as you said, both expect to be in the playoffs this season. And you did mention the weather. Going to be very hot here. Normally, these Florida teams rolled open.
Oh, yeah, Luke. Oh, my. They gonna hold me. Wow. I got a pick with Luke and jumped and fumbled.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Gotta take Jameis out of the game.
But that doesn't necessarily mean sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving. Time to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he caught it right out there. Took down at goal. A really nice 15-yard. First and goal.
Yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, yo, T-Money.
What's up?
You know I had to get some get back, though, right?
As far as what?
For years, we playing Madden and stuff. You been saying, oh, yeah, no, you ain't beat me, or maybe yeah, you beat me that one time, but my game is documented. It's on YouTube. It's on my channel. You remember that?
You've never beaten me in Madden, dude.
There you go. There he go. To this day, he gonna hold on to it.
Damn, Jay. You trash, bro. All right,
But mine documented though, the T-Money, that I never beat you, but it's on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on. But you said I never beat you, but it's on my YouTube channel.
Say that. I said that about Jay because it's true.
Up there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Cameron Wake, one of 3 NFL players in the last decade to have 10 or more sacks at the age of 34.
But I beat you though, bro.
It's true. T Money beat me twice.
We played more than twice, but that's it.
No, we definitely only played twice.
Offense on this drive. And he played at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Now a 2nd down, 24 Fitzpatrick. It's caught by Mike.
Oh, good catch, Mike.
Before he gets into
And I know I definitely beat T Money the other day.
11 yards that time and a new 7.
You did.
Oh, okay.
You did.
That's why T Money was so excited.
About what? I said I didn't. I told him I didn't want to play that game before we played it. I don't like playing with those Russells. Only because this year, more so than any other year, we changed a lot. Our receiving core is different. Our corners are different.
Who is the Panthers' number 1 wide receiver?
Devin Funches.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but
Touchdown.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too.
Oh, man.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Go ahead and get this chart for this 56. Damn, I missed it. This is exactly how the season would go.
RTP said he wished they would get Roberto Aguayo back.
No, I didn't.
RTP doesn't understand.
Oh, get hit.
He's knocked backward as they will mark him down.
and that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call partner. Hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Here's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion.
Now,
Taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. 17 yards for the Buccaneers. They got themselves a 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the class. Back now with Charles Davis on Brandon Gaughan. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
ooh.
Heavy
Beckwith. Good stuff. Oh!
Yo, Jay.
Oh! Oh, Tannehill got
Oh,
hurt.
that's fucked up. I just seen it. Tannehill got hurt even in the.
Beckwith jacked him up.
Hey, yo, Jay. Jay, you in here?
You saw
My
that
son
D-Money?
sent me an invite to H1Z1. Alright, man. Join. Oh, hey, Doe Close. You about to call me? Where my phone at? Yeah, he down, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He default L, bro.
RTP, you made your own?
Yeah.
2 hours ago, I was ready.
Should've.
Yeah, he just
Did you
hit me
send
up
me an
like,
invite?
Well, I'm gonna do yours too, but I know because like we have to wait for one another. You know what I'm saying? This one I can just play.
Yeah.
Buccaneer fans and the team, optimism is really high. They felt like they played well down the stretch. They feel like they can play against some of the big boys in the league now. Defensively,
hey, yo, Jay, now I
Oh,
see, Jay, now I see what happened. When he was when he was doing the shit on the Ruckers and all that shit, Skits Malou, battling with the and one players and stuff, like he was only 13, 14 years old. He was 1994, he was 13. Okay.
oh man,
He's
Rookie.
killing me. Yo, Was he on the N1 game? Yeah, Skits Malou was on the N1 game, right?
I don't remember.
Man, what game like 04? You talking about like him getting
So he had to be like 18, 19. I gotta watch the documentary. Hey, yo, is that true? All the best NBA players, basketball players anyway, not NBA, basketball players come from New York.
Back in the day, not now.
I'm saying like period. All the best players come from up north, New York. All the best football players come from down south and the country areas. Like,
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
What are you talking about? The best
woo! Oh, goody! Oh, go nigga, go! Go nigga! Oh,
so what's the West known for? What's the West known for then? Like volleyball?
Benny Curry slow, nigga.
RTP, what's the West known for? Because the South known for football, East known for basketball. What's the West known for, far sports wise? What's big in the West? Basketball is big in the West.
When? For what?
Bigger than the East?
For what?
Far as stars that come from the West, nah.
No,
I
I'm
wouldn't
talking about
say-
sports. Period. I'm saying sports. Period.
We're a basketball team. We're a basketball town, is what you're asking.
Basketball time. I don't even think so. When I see West Coast play, I see motherfuckers out there fighting, pushing, throwing bows, prison rules, bullshit. I know down south we had all good players too. Especially Atlanta though. Atlanta definitely known for football, basketball, both of them.
DJ Bingham said the West is known for speed running backs.
Yeah, because
Oh.
that's only because of Reggie Bush and Marcus Allen, bro.
Yeah, you know, since RTP didn't say nothing, somebody can his stream can hear us. So don't say
What
that
Oh, we
happened?
live?
crazy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we live?
Yeah, we live, baby, we
Oh, why
live.
you ain't tell me we was fucking live, man? I gotta be more composed. I gotta make sure my mic is mute when my old lady talk. My bad.
Shit, when mine get home, I might need to do the same damn thing.
Yeah, they don't do that in TCC though. I don't know about that.
Oh, he threw the pick six. Oh,
Wait a minute, I ain't see it. Oh, on the screen, yeah, McMillan.
God.
Even though in real life his knee was blown out.
Oh, that's travel like a motherfucker, man. Top 5 and 1 players, bro.
In no order?
Yeah, no order. I can't do no order. I was thinking about it. I'm like, man,
Half man, half amazing.
I knew that was gonna be in your top 5. Damn. I know
Professor,
hot sauce got to be in it. Professor?
hot sauce,
Half man, half
Escalade.
amazing. Escalade would have probably been a center, but
In the fifth, like maybe Skip to my Lou.
I ain't like. I like AO.
I don't remember who that is.
Shit. You remember AO?
Nah.
Him and Hot Sauce had a little rivalry. Both of them were cold with it.
Oh, you got
Hot sauce had to be in it just off the
Oh, my
strength of being in
God.
that game.
Yeah. Hot Sauce was definitely shit.
I'm you know, it's gonna be week 1.
Fitzpatrick missed that pass on 3rd down. They got Kenyon Drake returning. RTP.
Yeah.
Do you feel like y'all season would have been different if y'all would have got to play week 1?
What the hell was that? Would our season been different if we got to play week 1?
Yeah.
Not really.
Damn.
I don't think week 1 really was like the problem. It was more than just that.
So the Bucks leading the NFL with sacks this year?
Hell no. To the no.
Bro, they got Vinny Curry.
To the no.
They got Vinny Curry, JPP, fucking Jerry McCoy. Don't they still got Ayers too?
No.
Who?
No, Robert Ayers, no.
Robert Ayers, yeah. Don't they still got Jacquees? I
No,
got
we
tired
don't
of
have
hearing
that
that.
no more either.
I got tired of hearing that fucking name. Jacquees? Jacquees is a top pass rusher in the league. Trust me.
Never said that.
Anyway.
I told him that nigga was too small that he was gonna get hurt when he became an every down rusher.
So, but still, they got Vinny Curry, JPP, fucking Jerry McCoy, and they got the young boy, the rookie from Washington, right? What's his name?
Vita Vea.
Did he go to Washington? Vita, yeah, he got Vita Vea. Like that sounds like at least 40 sacks, right?
Definitely gonna be better.
I'm saying that's like 40 sacks though, right? At least, right? 30 sacks is like a good season. That's like a above average season, right? 30 sacks.
30 sacks, yeah.
Or like
For
25.
league wise or for Panthers wise, 30 is
No,
like
league.
low.
I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 30. No, I'm saying for league wise, average, like 30, right? Above average, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Top
Now
15
30
is
probably
like 30.
average. The
Yeah,
Bucks
top
had
15
20
was
something
30.
and they was worse in the league. 22.
Bucks was worse than league defense, period, right?
Yeah, but sacks wise they had 22 and they was worse in the league.
So okay, so we can't do sack. Defensive rank, period. What's the Bucks defensive rank? Because I did say before last season, I know a lot of people don't know, but I did say Falcons gonna be top 10 offense, top 15 defense. I didn't think we was gonna be top 10 defense, but we were top 10 defense. But what's the Bucks gonna be ranked? Defense, top what?
Defensively next year?
Yeah.
It depends on my secondary.
Next year is this year now. We like
Yeah,
less than a
this
month
year.
away.
It depends on. I know. I don't even feel like it. It depends on my secondary. Depends on the rookies we got.
Damn,
I mean,
RTP, y'all down 17? God damn.
Yeah.
What you doing, coach?
Fitzpatrick, man.
I mean, how far off is the Bucks defense secondary? How far off, y'all? You don't.
The
So
whole
you, basically what
secondary
you
off.
saying is,
The whole
Okay, so
secondary.
basically-
Like
so you don't believe in your secondary at all?
the only one we got is Grimes and
You don't
Justin
know
Evans.
what he has in his secondary yet.
That's the thing. I don't know what I have in my secondary.
You do
And
know
you
you
all
got
have
Brent
two
Grimes.
rookies that get a lot of playing time at
You
corner.
do know you got two good corners, right?
I got Brett
Nah,
Grimes and I got
Grimes ain't
Justin
good.
Evans.
You got Brent Grimes, Justin Evans. So you gave up on Hargrave, basically what you're saying.
Well, he hasn't shown me nothing yet. He hasn't shown me nothing
That's
yet.
basic.
So.
He haven't sold you nothing yet. So basically, he's on the back burner.
I mean, yeah, this would definitely be the last year,
Wow.
his last chance before he gets
Damn,
put in the
Last
back.
chance, you.
You know what? No. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that, T man, because that's the first time RTP ever be like that ever seen. Cause I tried to tell him about Hargrave. I'm like, bro.
No, he only saying that now because they drafted two rookies. He wouldn't have been saying that shit if they wouldn't have done that.
If we wouldn't have
still,
drafted
though,
two
even
rookies, I
then,
still would have said the same thing. Like this is his last year before we draft. I
He
would have
never
just said this
been-
is the last year before we start drafting his replacement.
I don't
That's
think
the only difference.
I don't think I ever seen that nigga be like, yo, nah. You know, back
Bro,
burner
it's
type
because
shit.
everyone's always like, oh, he sucks. No, I feel exactly the same way now that I feel 2 years ago. Like, bro, it's only his third year, and his second year he didn't even get to play. He got hurt his second year, so it's like we really judging him off
Marshawn
of his
Lattimore, so
rookie
he was
year.
one of the best corners in the league year one.
Right.
Right.
Year one.
Some
Right.
corners do that. Some corners take a little more time to develop. It is what it is.
When you say
Like,
your defense, when you say your front seven is better than the Saints front seven, though, which should give Hargrave the
seven?
edge, though, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Front
it should
seven,
give
hell
Hargrave
yeah.
the edge, though. That should give Hargrave the edge.
Well,
But anyway.
Hargreaves hasn't played though. All he's played is his rookie year. He didn't really get to play.
Oh,
his
Marshawn
second
played with
year.
his rookie year.
So all you can say is that he didn't do nothing his rookie year. You can't say he's a bust. You can't say he's done. We don't know the best of him yet. You can't say that. We don't know. He only played 1
I
year.
could say he's a midget
Wait,
in
wait,
a
wait.
grown man's league.
Because
You
of
can say that.
because of the injuries he sustained. Is it because of the injury?
Because he hasn't played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about Jameis Winston, who played 3-4 years now?
What about him?
What would your opinion be on him?
He the coldest nigga ever.
No, Jameis is growing.
It's the most honest RTP you gonna get.
Yeah, he's still growing, I guess.
As long as you're growing, that's all that matters.
I remember when RTP first asked me, he was like, "Oh, we picked #1." He's like, "Joe, I don't know too much
He ain't
about
know
James
nothing about
Winston
James Winston because he ain't watch college football.
Mariota. What was your opinion?" I was like, "Bruh, for the Bucks, I would definitely get Mariota. But if you want a quarterback ready, NFL ready quarterback right now, you got to be James Winston. But Mariota has no ceiling. He can get better and better and better, way better than James
Mariota's
Winston.
already done, bro.
Because of injuries? He's done.
Because
But
it's just in the league. Like, Mariota's not getting any higher than what he is right now. You've seen
That's a lot.
Mariota's ceiling already.
what, setting the league on fire? He was balling before
Making
he
it to
got
the
injured.
playoffs? Playoffs?
He was balling before he
Throwing
got
more
injured.
interceptions than touchdowns. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about James Winston, right? 60
No,
interceptions, 30
Mariota.
touchdowns. What about James, though? 60 interceptions, 30 touchdowns.
What
though.
about it? His touchdowns are more than his interceptions.
No, okay, I got it backwards. What, 60 touchdowns? Wait, what's the numbers, man? I ain't talked football in so long, man. I've been in hiatus.
I don't understand
I
why.
could've-
The biggest thing you talk about when it comes to James is his turnovers. And his turnovers have gone down every year.
But you,
so
but
why
you just
do you
said
keep
that.
talking
You just
about
said that
it?
about. Oh, I'm not. No. Oh,
Like,
damn,
why,
I said,
why, that's not a
I said
that's not a
60
bad
touchdown-
thing. That's a good thing. I don't
Bro,
understand
I
why you
said
keep making that
60
seem like it's a.
touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
I don't
meant to
see
say-
it go down versus us. I see
Bro,
him.
But
he
it
always
still
has
goes down.
2-3 turnovers
T-Money,
almost
it
every
still
game.
goes
No,
down.
it actually went up.
No, it didn't.
Touchdown to interception ratio definitely went up. He had 28 touchdowns, 18
Winston has
interceptions,
always
2016.
thrown- Winston
Then he
has
went
always-
19 for 11. So
Winston has always thrown more touchdowns than interceptions, and every year Winston's interceptions has gone down.
But didn't Mariota have that? I mean, he had his crazy year though.
yeah,
Didn't he
had
have
a
like
crazy
30-something
year.
touchdowns one year?
Yeah, before he got injured, he was balling. But anyway, I gave James Winston too much prop. I said 60 touchdowns,
60
and 30
touchdowns
interceptions.
and 30-something interceptions. is what you just
No,
said.
nigga, it's 69 touchdowns and 44 interceptions. It's damn near even. 69 and 44? That's close, bro. That's close as fuck. That's terrible for a quarterback. 69 touchdowns and 44 interceptions.
Like I said, everything that you talk about is his interceptions. We get it. He throws a lot of interceptions, but every year his interceptions have gone down.
fumbles a lot, too.
I don't under. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. He fumbles a whole lot.
His turnover game, period.
Okay,
his
so as
turnover
a
game has
quarterback, you
gone
can't
down.
turn over the ball.
I understand. I'm not saying that you can. I understand that. What I'm saying is we understand what the problem is, and the problem has been getting smaller every year. So we can't complain, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I see him make the same bonehead decisions every time we play him.
Me too.
He turn the
He
ball
did.
over every time
He
we
do the
play
same-
him.
he do
never-
the same thing against us.
We never said that he stopped doing it. We said he's been doing it less and less and less every year. That's
I don't
all
see
I'm
that.
saying.
I think almost every game we play, y'all, he has more than one turnover.
I don't see that, RTP. I don't see
Maybe
what
it's
you-
true. I don't know.
Less
I
and
can't
less.
sit here like, oh yeah, even though his best games that Jameis Winston played was the last 3 games against you
against
guys.
the Panthers.
Panthers,
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
Falcons,
that.
and the Saints.
Nah. One
Yes,
against the Falcons.
it definitely was against Jameis's best game was against the Falcons. Second was the
Nah,
Panthers.
you said last few games. Nah, last few
The
games.
last three games he played was the
especially-
Falcons,
Hell
the
no.
Panthers, and the Saints. Out of those 3
Last
games,
3 games against the Falcons, he
I mean,
turned
them
over the
games that
ball.
he win.
Yeah, right.
he
How many
didn't
of those
win.
games
He
won?
didn't win any of them, except for the Saints. Well, I
Damn.
don't. You're asking me a question. I'm telling you the answers. I'm telling you that his best 3 games were those 3 games against you guys, the Panthers and the Saints.
Games
That's
he's familiar
what it
with.
was.
That's what's up.
He didn't turn over the ball against the. He didn't throw an interception against the Panthers or the Falcons.
Damn, RTP
Wait.
down 30.
I know,
Wait,
bro.
he
Like
turned the ball over against us both times.
he didn't throw an interception.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I know he had a turnover in our game.
but it wasn't an interception. He didn't throw an interception in the Panthers game or
Yeah,
the or the
well, I
Falcons
know he
game.
fumbled against us.
Yes, he
He
fumbled
fumbled
against you
against us
guys.
too.
Yes.
He tried to scramble out of the pocket and
So it's
like
like
he trying to
everything.
break. He thought he was Cam Newton.
It's like
He thought it was Cam Newton.
the only thing
He had
you
a
guys
base route.
say
Instead of him
is
falling down,
turnovers,
he
and
tried
we're
to
like,
fight for more yards, and they
we're
skipped
like,
the ball
we
out.
get it. He does bonehead plays, he gives turnovers. We get it. We understand that. But what can we say? Every
So
year
what?
it's gone down.
So what does
like,
that tell you? What does that tell you about him as a player? Then
that he needs.
How many of them 3
to,
games did he
needs.
cry? Because I know he cried versus us.
That's because of the call. Anyways, the
okay.
thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The thing about him is he turns over the ball, and he's getting better at not turning over the ball. The stats are
You
going
say he
down.
made
But there's no
bonehead
point
plays,
in
right?
talking to
Yeah,
RTP
all
about
of it
that
goes
because
together.
when Winston first came in the league, he excused that.
Okay.
Remember
Okay.
he said he
Of
was
course.
fine when Winston throwing interceptions as long as he throw it down
I
the field.
Right.
have 2 questions. I have a question for both of y'all. How thin is the line? Okay, you got big lines, you got thin. How thin is the line from being a bonehead player who turns over the ball to being a bad quarterback? How thin is that line?
Not that
There
far.
is no line for that. What are you talking about? If you do it too much, you're a bad quarterback.
Well, thank you. Okay, well, you made my
Right.
point. Thank you.
Look, but he's done it less and less, is what I'm saying.
Wait,
So,
you're saying
if
you saying
if you continue
No,
the pattern
you
that he's
saying
had
he-
in 3 years,
you
and
saying he does
in
that.
about 3
He
more years,
does
it
what-
won't be a factor.
You saying he does?
Think of it
He
like
do
that.
a bad. He has every trait of being a bad quarterback, but he's not a bad quarterback. Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is the thing that he has to get better at, he's actually getting better at every year. Every quarterback has
He's not,
something.
though.
Every quarterback has something that's bad about them that they have to get better at. But Cam
But
Newton,
he's
his
not getting better
mechanics,
every year.
still hasn't gotten better at his mechanics.
He's not getting better every year, though.
But he is. That's his turnover stats are going
How?
down and down every year. They're less and less.
Bro, yeah, and so has his yards period and his touchdowns. What do you mean?
His
In
yards,
2000
his yards
Bro,
only went down because he missed 3 games.
listen. You saying his interception ratio went down. He turned over the ball less and less. In 2016, he threw for 4,100 yards. 4,100 yards, almost 30 touchdowns with 28, and 18 interceptions. 28 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, and 4,100 yards. Last year, the year after, he threw for 35,
Right.
almost 600 yards less. He threw 19 touchdowns, almost 10 touchdowns less, and 11 interceptions.
And-
19
and
touchdowns.
guess what?
Listen, 19 touchdowns 2017 and 28 touchdowns 2016.
You just told
11
me-
interceptions and 18. It's the same.
Okay,
Bro, he threw.
Listen to me. Hold on. You just said 600 yards less. He threw over 300 yards on the Falcons. He threw over 300 yards against the Panthers, and he threw over 200 and something with the Saints. He missed 3 games, and he had over 300 yards on 2 of those games when he came back from injury.
Listen, he threw 19 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Now, going at the rate he was going at, what would his touchdown to interception ratio be? What would his numbers look like?
We don't know. Who knows? How are you gonna?
It'd have been-
how are you gonna
it'd
say
have been-
it was? It was gonna be this. We don't know. Was it the
Yeah,
same?
no,
Was
listen,
it year 1 to year
okay,
2
how
the
many games
same?
he missed?
No.
How many games did he miss?
He
3, you
missed 3
said?
games. Yes.
Okay, 3
It was
games.
more than
all
3
right?
games. It was like 3 games and 3 quarters.
In
But
2016, he threw 28 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. With 3 games that he missed, he threw 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. That's damn near the same number. 19 and 11. That's 8. He threw 8 more touchdowns. He did interceptions, right? And in 2016, he threw 10 more touchdowns. He did interceptions. So it seemed like the same pattern to me. Is that but worse? The interception to touchdown ratio was worse. And you say he got better
I
than
mean, you
the
can't
year before
say
that.
it's part of the pattern because it's not part of the pattern. Like it's not part of the pattern.
Miami offensive unit now they get set to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time,
he threw 3 interceptions against the Saints. And that was because he was trying to get Mike Evans his 1,000 yards. If he would have played those other games, Mike Evans might have had more yards. Maybe he wouldn't have thrown those 3 interceptions trying to force feed Mike Evans.
Maybe if
Like,
we
you
looking
can
at
say
what
that
he
about-
did do.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
saying
But
maybe,
that's what you're
we're
doing.
looking
You're
at-
like, that's what I'm
but
trying
no,
to do.
we're
Like,
looking
look at what he did. Like,
that's
can't
what I'm
say-
saying. We're looking at what he did. What he
Yeah.
did was actually worse than what he did the year before.
no, because you're adding like, oh well, he might have did this if he would have played those games. Like he didn't
No,
though.
I'm
You're
not
adding.
saying. I'm looking at the games he played in 2016 where he threw 28 touchdowns.
So at
right?
the end of the,
Do you
my question is,
do you not understand that he threw 28 touchdowns and 18 interceptions?
right?
Right? You look at that math. You do the math. I want you to calculate the math. You multiply, get your calculator out. I only have to grab a calculator out to know that that's better. In 2016, that's a better math than 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. His touchdown to interception ratio was better in 2016 than it was in 17.
So let me ask you
is.
this. I understand what you're saying, but this is again, what was the question with Jameis Winston? He has to stop with the turnovers. Every time I think, oh, we got a good run, it's the dumb Dolphins.
That's not the argument, though. That's not the argument.
the
argument, you said he got better and better. With mathematics, he didn't get better and better.
Again, the argument with Winston is too many turnovers. Do we wonder?
And
wait. Let me finish.
In that department, you say got better and better.
Let me finish.
In that department.
Do we worry about Jameis Winston throwing down the field? No. Do we worry about Jameis Winston throwing touchdowns? No. Do we worry about him having yards? No. We don't worry about that because we know he can do that. The problem with Jameis Winston is he turns over the ball too much.
Right. And you said
That's
he's
the
fixing
problem.
it because he's getting better and better.
Is that guy going to
You
fix
said
that
he's
problem?
getting better and better to fix that. And I beg
listen.
to differ.
Is he going to get better at not turning over the ball? How can we
That's the
judge
question.
that?
That is the question.
Let's judge
That's the
it.
question.
How many times did he turn over the ball one year? How many times did he turn over the ball the next year? How many times did he turn over the ball the next year? Every year, did it go down? Yes.
No.
Then he's getting better at it. It's
Yeah,
that
only because
simple.
he played less games, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What do you want me to do?
He threw 18 interceptions one year and threw 11 the next year. Only because the numbers down because he played less games.
So then,
but if you look at the interception to touchdown ratio, it got worse.
So then next year, if his turnovers is higher, then you can say that. Until then, you can't say nothing because it's going down every year. Like you can't hypothetically say, oh, it's because if he would have played those 3 games, he would have been higher. You can't
What 3
say that.
defenses did he miss playing against?
It doesn't matter. It's just
I'm just
he
asking
didn't
the question.
play it.
I'm just asking the question.
One against the Falcons, one against
C-Money, you live too? I'm trying to read
Dolphins.
the comments.
Yeah.
It's only
and
RTP got comments down, and one guy said
Falcons,
Winston
Dolphins.
MVP candidate this year, point blank, period. He's stupid. Mr. Dylan Drake, you're stupid. To think Winston's an MVP candidate, but anyway.
I can't remember the 3rd game.
And you said the first 3 games. You said one on the Falcons. That's the game he won, but
Dolphins.
that was
Jets
early in our-
and the Jets. And the Jets.
And the Falcons defense, bro, wait till this year, man. I can't wait to see
Lord,
this year. The defense, Falcon defense this year finna be stupid. If Julio Jones get his mind right and say, fuck it, let me play this year or not, cause we got a good team. Let's just do this shit. I wanna see, man. I haven't been this excited. 2015 season, even though we went 8-8, I was super excited about the year. Getting Dan Quinn and all that, Vic Beasley, the whole situation. I seen the transformation that Dan Quinn was doing. I was excited. I've been excited since 2015 season after we got rid of Mike Smith, bro. I am excited, bro. This shit is retarded. This is the best Falcons team, and if you're looking at it, I know y'all been watching NFL Network. I haven't, but I have been watching a little bit on YouTube and hearing it what all the experts been saying. Nigga, this Falcons team is gonna be stupid. We so deep at running back. We so deep at receiver. We so deep at D line. We deep at we super deep in secondary, bro. Isaiah Oliver. True Front, Brian Poole, Robert Alford. Man, this shit looks stupid to me, man. Safety DeMonte Casey, Ricardo Allen, Keanu Nick, man. Don't forget about Justin Bethel. We just bought him from Arizona. Playing all those, man, this shit's gonna be stupid. And niggas gonna be like, man, where this shit come from? The expert been trying to tell y'all, Fox fan been trying to tell y'all.
Oh my God, bro, Deshaun Watson kicking my ass winning the ball.
But I got a question though for y'all though. How do you see the? I want to ask T-Money first because I know you're gonna give me a straight up answer. I'll look for the rest of my question. I know T-Money will give me a straight up answer. How you feel, not beating around the bush. How do you see the NFC South playing out? Who win, what, where, and why, and how, and all that bullshit.
I think we only get 2 teams in the playoffs this year, not 3. Only because
I agree.
I don't see the East being as bad as a whole, and I don't see the North being as bad as a whole.
Okay.
Far as the winner, of course I want to, but I think it's really gonna be a fight again between our 3 teams, us, Atlanta, and New Orleans.
Okay.
New Orleans' biggest thing is they got a defense. Wasn't a fluke last year, which I don't think it was, but they still got to come out and prove it.
Right. Okay. Atlanta.
I don't know. Y'all always have talent. I just don't never see the leadership. First of all,
Okay.
like I never feel like y'all have anybody who's going, if things are going bad, gonna grab everybody together and say, "Hey, we gonna do this."
Yeah, we like that's the reason why I brought Dwight Freeney in one year because we didn't have the leadership on defense. But the reason we was gonna bring him back last year, but the reason why we didn't because Dan Quinn was like, "Look, all right, we don't have no 1 and 2 year players no more. Everybody in their third to fourth year now. So where's the leader? Where's the leader? Who gonna step up?" And Grady Jarrett stepped up a lot, and Deion Jones stepped up a lot, and Ricardo Allen stepped up more than all of them. So. But anyway, I understand what you're saying. Cool. But here's the question, though. Obviously, you got your Panthers making the playoffs, right? And you said one or the other, Falcons or the Saints. Who do you feel like is going to be the other squad? Because
that's what I'm saying.
At this point, how I look at it, I tell my friends and shit all the time. As long as the team make the playoffs, it is whatever. Obviously, one team will get a bye, whatever, whoop, or neither one of the teams get a bye. But at the same time, like, okay, Panthers in it. Obviously, you said 2 teams gonna make the playoffs. You wouldn't have said that unless you didn't feel like the Panthers gonna be one of them. Who's that other team?
If I had to hedge a bet, if somebody say, "Hey, you got to put money on somebody," I would probably have y'all out in New Orleans. In.
That's what's up. So you would have it number 1 between Saints and the Panthers, 1 and 2. It don't matter either order. And then Falcons and then the Bucks, basically.
Yeah. So basically, last year, just with one team gonna have less wins.
Right. Okay. Basically, repeat last year, but the Falcons don't make it in because the Seahawks. We had to play the Seahawks. No, wait. No, the Seahawks lost. The Bucks beat somebody, didn't they? Who the fuck the Bucks beat at the end of the year? They helped us out. The Bucks did that, didn't they?
They only beat the Saints.
They beat the Saints, right? They beat the Saints to help us out.
And we had a chance to win the division, but
y'all lost against somebody. Yeah, but anyway.
Lost
all right, RTP. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. But anyway, all right, RTP, your turn.
What's the question?
How do you see NFC South playing out this year? Who wins? Why? And try to break it down as much as possible, but be short-winded about it, of course. But They went in here first, second, third because of this and that and that.
Don't really know because
Come on, Christian.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I think the Saints. I think we know what the Saints are. I think maybe their offense won't be as explosive as it was last year. I feel like the NFL might be paying attention a lot more to like Kamara and stuff like that. So I can see them going down. Panthers, they're just losing key pieces little by little every year. So their future's
What key
going
pieces
down.
did we lose?
Your offensive lineman. And I think every year like you're gonna be losing Davis and then Greg Olsen and like more pieces are just falling and falling. And then the Falcons.
And that's gonna make us lose right now. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
like
your
it's-
discussion. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead. My bad. It's your time.
Falcons, I think their defense is going to be what it is, probably worse. I don't know. I can see the offense even being bad if that whole Julio situation is as bad as it to looking. But I think we've seen the best of it already. I think the only one that has a good future is the Saints, and if the Bucks get their shit together.
Mind you, people on my stream.
But he never answered the question though. He never answered the question.
Tampa Bay Bucks are losing 41-0 right now.
But he never answered the question either though.
Yeah, it would be the Saints, probably the Falcons after that, and the Panthers.
So you got the Saints, man. So you got Saints one division.
Why? Oh my gosh!
So you got Saints one division, then the Falcons, then the. So you got basically what T Money said, but well, kind of what T Money said, but switch pay with the Panthers and the Falcons.
I don't get where he was saying Tampa was at.
He breaking up real bad right now.
I don't know where Tampa's at because I don't know what my team is right now. I have no idea what my team is right now. So
you're saying y'all making the playoffs?
I'm just placing y'all three where I see you guys. I saw you guys at the end of the season. Everybody was pretty much even, in my opinion. Like I didn't see you guys more powerful than the Saints, or the Saints more powerful than the Panthers. I seen y'all pretty even. So
but the Saints beat the Panthers in the playoffs.
Wait a minute. Being objective, we did lose 3 times in one of those.
They lost 3 times to the Saints. So how did they last year matched up to the Saints?
Because I just think they're matched up very badly to.
Wow. But I would have felt better if you said now they got North Turner, so they kind of use it out. But anyway.
No, he would have said because we changed our secondary and
something. He said matchup. Okay.
Yeah, they match up badly with the Saints. The Saints got good players for their offense, and their defense got good enough players to stop their.
That was just last year. It's not an every year thing. Before last year, I can't remember the last time we got swept by more.
But that's what I'm saying. I believe that Orleans is like I believe that team from last year is going to be the same team.
It really don't even. It really don't even matter at this point. It really don't even matter at this point. He kind of
think about
T Money
to say that.
T Money really don't even matter at this point. He kind of agreed with you, bro. It's gonna be. He said it's gonna be either the Saints. You're gonna have the Saints and then the Panthers, then the Falcons, then the Bucks.
No,
last,
I had
right?
the Falcons before the Panthers.
He had us in third. Y'all in second.
Y'all in third. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he switched us around. Okay.
So how many teams do you see making the playoffs from the South, RTP?
Probably one.
Damn.
So you got the Saints.
So y'all gonna be in second, but y'all not making the playoffs.
He didn't. He said no. They're gonna be in last. He said they're gonna be in last this year.
No, I'm talking about
I don't
y'all.
know where my team is.
Oh, he said the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons. I guess we're gonna not make the playoffs. Yeah, in RTP terms. It's gonna be the Saints making the playoffs.
The Saints are gonna make the playoffs, but he said he not putting Tampa in there, so he got either Tampa or New Orleans making the playoffs and nobody else.
Wait, he had Tampa last though.
He
So how
didn't
does
have Tampa anywhere. He said he can't judge his team right now.
Oh, but he definitely got them making the playoffs.
No, he didn't put them anywhere at all. He's
Oh,
saying
so-
pretty much they could be first, they could be last, they could be second, they could be third.
Right, I don't really
He don't know
what
yet.
that team is right now.
I'm
It's too many
confused.
question marks.
But they're on one team making the playoffs. So if the Saints don't make the playoffs, he basically got the Bucks making the playoffs.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
You have to
playoff for
say
Bucks
no.
with the Bucks.
No,
I mean,
saying they
for
could.
my
He's saying they
years,
could
yeah.
be anywhere.
For my team, it is
I
playoff
guess.
football.
I guess. I don't
His
know.
playoffs are bust for that coaching staff. I don't.
Right.
I mean, he can
Okay,
say
so
all he
wait.
wants.
So basically, what he boiled down is he feel like the Bucks going to win this division, but if not, it's going to be the Saints to win it.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I never said nothing about the Bucks winning the division.
But you said one team
He
going
said
to
y'all
make
can
the playoffs.
finish anywhere, so it
Yeah.
is
Right.
anywhere.
Well, I'm just saying. You made it sound like I said, yeah, the Bucks are gonna win the
Yeah,
division.
you did, because you
You said
said
y'all can finish anywhere, so if
Right.
you have the Saints first, and only one team can make the playoffs. That means you saying it's either gonna be New Orleans or it's gonna be
the
y'all.
Bucks. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? There's only one team out of the South going to make the playoffs. If it's not the Bucks, it's the Saints.
Yeah. But
Why can't I don't understand why it wouldn't be the Falcons?
Huh?
Why wouldn't you think I would think it would second be the Falcons?
Because you said your team can finish anywhere.
Yeah, so if my team finishes third and the Falcons are second, that means it could have been the Saints
Only
or
the
the
Saints are getting in 'cause
Falcons.
But you said only one playoff team.
Right.
And you feel like the Falcons, if not your team, the Saints going to win it.
Right, but again, you're making it seem like it's just one or the other. If the Saints don't win and the Falcons go win the division, they could go to the
You made it
playoffs.
seem like it's one or the other.
You said only one team is
One
getting there
team
for the
making the
playoffs.
playoffs.